All right, all right. I think we're live on YouTube now. Boom, there we are. Let's go ahead and get our TikTok up and running. Alrighty, here we go. Go ahead and get some music up and running. So at the moment, we are watching BRDS for AGRX, KZR, EVFM. With BRDS, now what I kind of like, excuse me, not BRDS, we did come back and retest VWAP. It's all about what happens here. If we're going to break VWAP, continue higher, breaks 72 and continue lower. So I'm staying away from BRDS right now. I'm just watching it, waiting to see what develops. We also, well, what's the news? BRDZ. Give me one sec, team. Give me one. Well, BRDS has a float of 71 million, so that's a little high for us. Has lower volume than average, but is gapping up a good amount. We have KZR. Now, BRDS, I don't really see any news, so let's go ahead and move over to KZR. KZR was ripping up in after hours, and it has held most of its profits. Gapped up from 578 all the way up to 1315. KZR looks pretty good. KZR is up 91%, and let's go ahead and draw this trend line if we can break above this again. So let's see if we can do that with KZR. KZR has price target of 17 from 13. That means we're not going to buy this over $17. So not going to buy KZR over 17. The float is 51 million. And the volume is good. We have around a 4x, 5x relative volume, so that's very good. KZR hits our requirements. We're going to do a control space and market. We also have Tor. Tor hitting a high, continuing to move up on here. Again, break over that high, we're going up to $1. Break over $1. We have a lot of potential, which, well, the dollar is right out where that 200 SMA is, so I don't really expect it to do much after $1. But it could rip up to 130. Anything's possible. With Tor, what's the news? Here's trying to have the report suggest China will ease some COVID quarantine requirements for international travelers. So if we look at Tor, we can see the volume is super high, good high relative volume with a very high float. So it's just, I mean, even with really high float, 116 million, this is absolutely ripping. It still can get the action, it still can get the volume, so I am going to watch it. We have Tor on our watch list. Good news, not the best news actually, but it does have volume. So we are watching AGRX as well. AGRX is gapping up on news. Emmett at the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. So their therapeutics are trading higher. Again, we might be able to see this back above like 214 today, 225. Possibly to see this touch the 50 SMA. AGRX. I really like AGRX and is one of my definitely my top 3 stocks for the day. So break this downtrend, we room up to 214, and then room up to 230 after that, 225. So. And EVFM, we're getting a nice bounce, nice channel here. It might, so we're gonna see if we can actually continue. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of EFVM or EVFM. Excuse me. So currently at the moment we are disable. We are just sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. Thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you for the likes. We're at 121 likes. Let's get to 500 likes. I know we can do it. And currently at the moment, we have just been sitting on our hands waiting for the best opportunity. You know, waking up, seeing what the market's like, seeing what's going on with overall penny stocks, with the up gappers. We really want to drown out the noise, find out what stocks are taking really the best, that are looking the best. So right now, I think AGRX and BRDS are all looking very good. Ugh. Excuse me. I do like AGRX for the possible cup and handle. Again, trading is boring. Trading is risky. Not if you're. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Really not a huge fan of anything. We see AGRX pulling up, but I mean, we really just want to see this kind of level out, maybe, and not crack 155. Cracks 155 is most likely going to be. I'm not going to trade it for today, you know. So we really want to see this hold up on here. We do have multiple other stocks though to back up on if we do see that start to breaking over VWAP here. I didn't really have any other good reason to be jumping in this besides a squeeze. Could have had a downtrend break, but I don't know. I'm just watching this run. I don't really like it. Oh man. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, like got hit with the same amount of volume. That's why I didn't want to jump in there. But it still wants to rip. That's fine. I'll let it rip. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Maybe if we see decreasing volume here, might be able to see a break over this downtrend, possibly. There's 2 points here. Maybe see a nice squeeze up to 86 cents, possibly over 86. Room up to $1. Oh, we got the volume. The RSI is high. On the 1 minute, the RSI has pulled back, so. Excuse me. Stops right now have to be below 75. Right now, you would have to risk 2 cents or so. I don't think I'm gonna even try to take this. We have AGRX starting to look good, starting to pull up, starting to get some action. Not really getting anything, just kind of start moving. I really want to see this break this downtrend, break VWAP, and continue higher. I do think we're going to see good action from. Yep, AGRX on the 15-minute does have a nice volume absorption candle as the lower wick. So I really don't think we're going to see it cross 165 again, or this low. Very well could. But I really don't think we're going to see it. We had a nice strong bounce there. Let's see what happens from AGRX. EVFM starting to get some more action. This could just be a retest to retest VWAP. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. There's BRDS has really BRDS has a high float with average volume. I'm not a fan of this. I don't want to take this. It doesn't have a relative volume. But it just likes to get absorbed. It just washed down. Maybe there's a move coming. Maybe there's a move coming. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can continue come up. Break over 8. I might take this long up to 860. We'll see. Stops to be pretty tight. Back below the trend line, I would cut it. Big buyer, 76.90. If we see him start to get taken out, we're gonna see. I mean, we can't have market orders. So we just gotta see people put orders in. So if we see a lot of red in the time and sales, watch it start to crack. But we see a lot of buying. People are coming to buying. He's starting to get filled, pushing up. I guess it is different because you have to take into account when the market's open. You have to take into account the market pressure. This is all limit orders. So we're watching those, but we are watching those orders get filled real quick. I don't really see too much. There's that selling coming. Oh my gosh, what a whipsaw BRDS is. Wow, look that it's just choppy. Very light volume. Not a huge fan of this at all. And guys, before we actually begin trading, let's remember that we are consistent. We believe we are consistent. We have consistent habits inside of the market. We take consistent plays, consistent strategies. But you also have to remember that everything is random. So you have no idea when an actual stock is going to rise or fall. You're just placing your strategy in certain situations for you to become profitable over the course of 100 trades. Never risk more than 3% because risk management is everything. Traders have to have extremely good risk management if they want to become successful. That's all they do. That's their job, to take losses. Cash is a position. You don't always have to trade, and always use a hard stop, because sometimes you might get burned and might not be quick enough. You might use emotions to trade. Always have 3 reasons to jump into any trade. Have consistent position sizing. You will have losing streaks, so just understand that. Let it happen. I'll manage your risk appropriately. You have to jump back into a paper trading account. Trading is a business. Take every single trade seriously, because it's going in your log book, and only trade strong trends. So those are a few things that I like to say right before my trading session, just to get me in the right mindset, get me in the right just atmosphere of thinking in consistency, thinking in probabilities, thinking in my trading mindset, not in how your normal mindset day to day, because your normal mindset day to day, you use emotions. I'm not trying to use any emotions. I'm trying to exist in the market and be connected, or it's a weird, you have a weird connection with the market. All right, what's going on with AGRX? Looks like we did pull lower. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if this can hold 155. I don't want to see this back below 150. Or back below, 150. We have 8 minutes left till market open. We're just going to see what happens. Play it patiently. Do understand correct? You can't enter a trade until that's not. Do you understand correct? Wait, to understand, I can enter a trade whenever I want. Like for this, let's see how for the S&P 500, I could technically enter a trade. Like any time of the night. Realistically, if I do after hours trading, I could trade from. Yeah, I mean, I got TIF, so I can change my thing to extended, and I can buy and sell during pre-market and after hours. But you can't do that with options. I like Tor, but I also like AGRX more. I think seeing AGRX break this downtrend is going to be a very significant level and a very significant point where we could see some parabolic movement from AGRX. AGRX does have the lowest float and very good volume, so AGRX is my top stock to watch. Yep, there's AGRX back above 1666. I want to see this nice double bottom on the 15-minute, break over 190, squeeze up to 214. After that, I do believe we're going to see this rip up to around 225. EVFM starting to get some action out of the gate. I think my focus is going to go to AGRX out of the gate. I think that's the best stock to watch. EVFM is another great stock to watch out of the gate, but I'm not a huge fan. Yep, come on, EVFM. Yes, only spot. Yeah, I'm not using margin. I'm not. All right, all right. Here we go. Yeah, there was a dub for BRDS. I just didn't trust it. Let's see a quick washout down to like 63 or something. I might look to buy. I might have to do join the bid or alt in. Then let's go to day, make sure that's good. We're on single. All right, guys, here we go. We have 30 seconds left till market open. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. I should have bought. I was a little too hesitant. Didn't want to go into the full position there, but would have been a great trade at 163. So now we are live. Man, that would have been a beautiful trade. Stuck at 170. Let's take out this buying wall. Let's take out this selling wall. Excuse me. There's the squeeze over 175. Now let's see this. Let's see this move. That would have been a great trade, but and I said it. I just didn't take it. I was a little bit too hesitant, so it's okay. Waiting for this pullback. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna be a little patient with that. I want to see this. This could be a micro pullback for a break of this downtrend. So I want to see a pullback. If we don't, we have to start seeing a pullback. I feel like no, we're not. And I'm not gonna my entry would have been at 175 if I wanted to take this move. So I'm not gonna jump in. Wait for the retest, or a nice pullback. Maybe this is maybe my trend line was not drawn right. Maybe we could possibly bring it a little lower. No, but it looks like we are breaking out now. We are breaking out now. Let's see a pullback. Down to 180 possibly. Man, that washout long would have been a perfect trade. I want to see this have a small micro pullback. We have a big seller at 195. Let's see this get rejected. I don't want to see him getting taken out. Yep, there's the pullback. Let's see it. Let's see a quick pullback. I'm gonna look to scale in here. See a pullback down 10 cents. Let's see a 10-cent pullback. I think we have room up to 216. We have big seller at 91. They start getting taken out, I might have to take it. I might have to take it if they start getting. They're starting to get. Oh, there's the washout. Continue lower. Nice retest of this area. Buying here. So I'm at 84. 184. Looking for the retest of VWAP. Possibly looking for the VWAP and this in the trend line. Looking for a move up past 2. It just wants to continue going lower. Let's see what this wants to do. I went with a small position. I might have to cut it here. I have to cut it. All good, small loss. Man, I was looking. That was not fun. Glad I took small size though. Glad I took small size. Scaling into that because again, I didn't have. I was looking for the anticipation. That was not a breakout trade. That was anticipation. So I went in with half my size. So that's the beauty of scaling in and scaling out. I got to scale in, which is a little bit took a loss with half of my position instead of my full position. So I'll take that. Down $25 on the day. Nothing crazy. SPY is ripping. What's Gray doing? Gray, I like Gray. Gray's halted. That's good. I like to see that. Jumped in a little bit too late. We have bids at 158. Bids at 158. No way. This thing can move. This thing can rip. Guys, Gray, new addition to the watch list. New addition to the watch list. HTGM. I like that. I like HTGM. I like it a lot. All right, let's see somewhat of a pullback. I think we have room up to, what's the news? I don't see any news. And it's not wanting to move. I mean, it's just ripping, so. HTGM, there it is, ripped again. Didn't get it, watch out for it to come down. Yep, that's why I didn't want. Now let's watch for Gray. Let's watch for a nice pop. Now we have bids at 160 and asks at $1. So, what a washout on AGRX 100%. That was, oh, whoa. What? It looks like we could be squeezing up. We're just retesting. I'm not going to touch AGRX until I get confirmation. I do like Gray though. Gray looks pretty good. Target's at 150. All right, so we have gray. Halted at 9. Gray halted at 9:37:05. We're looking. Well, Gray halted at 9:37:05. We're going to be live at 9:42:05. So we have around a minute and a half. I'm going to be looking for a halt strategy. Now, how does a halt strategy work? I look for a gap open and then see a pullback down to the wash level and then a squeeze higher. So that's what I'm looking for from gray. Again, that's I'm not saying it's going to go to this 180 target. I'm just saying that I'm just using it as an example. But that's what I'm looking for. And let's go ahead and see. We're going to be live again at 42:05. So we have 1 minute exactly. We have AGRX on our scanners starting to get some action above the trend line. Let's see if it breaks this high. There, look, it wants to break the high. Possibly. Let's see it possibly break the high here. Let's see it. Don't like that. I'm still watching gray. I'm still making sure. I'm just keeping my eye on AGRX since, you know, the gray is halted. All right, here we go. I think Josh is watching gray as well. Okay, he's watching gray probably for the halt strategy. We're looking for room up to 150. Let's see it. Gap down. The gap down. Let's see it wash down to VWAP. Might look to take it. I don't want to take it though. Josh's might take it. Oh, there. Look at that. Look at that. Don't want to take it. Oh, there's the squeeze. Then wants to continue to go, continue to push. Watch it get rejected here. I don't want to see this get rejected. So, you know, you just got to play it patient. You know, you can't really take the trades that you want to take when it's not going in your favor. Sometimes the best way to do it is just to play it patiently. Look at that. Now on the 5 minute, that upper candle. So I'm staying out of this one for now. AGRX, I do like. I'm watching for the nice move higher. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get a cup and handle break. These upper wicks are a little bit nerve-wracking though, so I'm going to be patient. STRO. Nope, don't like that either. Like I have a slight feeling that this is going to pop off, but I don't. I don't want to risk it. I don't like it. Those upper wicks are not fun to look at. Man, the SPY is still ripping up. HTGM. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm looking to see if a big seller gets taken out at 88 cents. So I'm all my focus on the 88 cents. We have a big buyer at 85. Big buyer 85. People saw that. People are seeing it push up. I think we're going to crack 88 here. The big buyer 88, big seller, excuse me. Not huge. He has 105. He's there. He got taken out pretty easily. Wasn't able to really see that squeeze happen, so I was playing it patiently. We have AGRX starting to pop off now. AGRX. We could see a nice wedge pattern over this high. So let's see. We will have a squeeze up to 214 possibly on AGRX. I think Josh is watching for that as well. I'm looking for this wedge on the one to squeeze it up to 214 at 214. I realistically want to see it. Yeah, 214. Also at the 50 SMA. Not liking that we are pulling back off that level though. With a new high a day like that, ooh, we probably could break lower and then possibly see a squeeze. I'm gonna go and delete BRDS and add HTGM. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What is going on with HTGM? Oh my goodness! What a move! That would have been a crazy HTGM. What in the world? That was crazy. That was a beautiful squeeze. Gray is pretty much done, in my opinion. See, pull back to this level. Then possibly another rip higher. We hit $1. If we can get a squeeze over $1, ooh, baby. We're going to 115. We can get a squeeze over $1. I want to see a squeeze over $1. Hot level to the upside is 105. Oh, AGRX breaking the downtrend. I wasn't there. I wasn't there to get that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Unfortunate. Wasn't paying attention. See a pullback here. No, I don't want to see a rip. I want to see a pullback. We have good volume there. Good volume. Very good volume on the break. Very good volume in the break. I really like to see that. Stops right now have to be below 193. You're risking around 13 cents if you get in here. 2 cents, 207. Ooh, are we getting squeezed up into a halt? If we do, I'm taking this for the halt. I like that we had good volume coming into this area. So I want to see us come back into around the 196 to $2 area for a bounce off the trend line and a flag to break over the 50 SMA on the daily. We do have some RSI divergence, which is not unfortunate, but it does happen. Tor starting to get back above that trend line. No way it continues just to rip up. No way, yeah. What to say. I do like Tor. I'm starting to like Tor. Back above the trend line. Let's see if we can break and rip to 90 cents. Disney looks like it's about to crack this uptrend and fall back down to 99.75 for around a 35-cent possible winner. Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Main focus is on the SPY for some people. Main focus. My main focus on Tor at the moment. AGRX, Jesus, doesn't want to stop. I hate trading. I don't like trading stocks like this. It's not fun to trade with. It's not fun because like I can't get an edge on it. I should say can't get an edge. It's not fun. It's just I can't get an edge, which is okay. So. AGRX can do all the running she wants. I'm not going to buy it unless I get a good pullback. Ooh. Oh, we might be halted. No, we didn't. Man, I bought it, but I was just too. I wanted to buy the break, but I never got confident. The 5 minutes scared me out. I realistically, the best play I could have made was bought at 163 and my stops at 160. That would have been the best play, but I didn't pull the trigger at market open, so. I do like Tor. I do like Tor. Could just be a retest of this area, though. Not a huge fan. Want to see it pull back down to VWAP again to retest, get confirmation, and then see a break of 80 cents. See a break of 80 cents, we could have room up to 91. Not a huge fan of AGRX. We have stopping volume on Tor. Careful there. Be careful there. Be careful. Oh! Let's see a quick pullback down to 78. Oh, not what I wanted to see. Actually. Oh, what a trade. I'm in at 79.53. I'm in at 79.53. Let's see this start to run. I want to see this start to run. Not a huge fan. There it is. I have 1,000. I have 1,000 shares at 80 cents. 1,000 shares at 80 cents. Let's see this start to move higher. Not a huge fan of it, guys. Not a huge fan. We're starting to get light volume. Where's my stop have to go? Stops really have to be below 77, so I'm risking around 3 cents, around 30 cents. Not a huge fan. I don't like this. Broke over that previous high. Let's see if we can get a... I do think, like we did crack above, we could have a pullback, just a micro one. And then I want to see a crack over 84. Yeah, I can risk this much. So my stops are below 78. My stops are below 78. My stops are below 78. See a squeeze. See over high day of over 84. Over the high day, I'm going to take some off the table. I have 850 left on the table. See a nice squeeze over this area. Next target, 87. Once we the 5700, let's see. Once we see a crack over 875. I want to see it up to 875, and I'm going to sell through another 300 shares. I have 500 shares left. 500 shares left. Once we squeeze up over this, I'm going to look to take some more. I have 500 shares left. See this continue? Once we squeeze over this area, I'm going to sell another 100 shares. Come on, squeeze over that area. 400 shares left. Let's see this start to rip up to 91 cents. I'm going to flatten that. I'm at 51. I'll take that. I do think we're going to see more of a pullback. I probably could have held a little bit longer. I probably should have. I got scared out there. I definitely should have held longer. I sold all of it at 86, 86, 83. It's still going to rip. I sold a lot more, guys. I left a lot on the table, and that's my fault. That's something I need to work on. My last I sold at 86. Man, that was a terrible fill. But anyways, guys, I'm glad I was able to do that. Nice 51. We'll come out with $26, $26.58 on the day. Woo! I'll take it. There it is, guys. I'm done for the day. I am done for the day. I am up 26.58. $26.58. That was a really good trade. What are you trading? What are trading volatilities? I'm confused on the question. What you're trying to ask? What are trading volatilities? Am I trading volatilities? Do I like volatility? Thank you guys for. Are you doing options? No. Tech for beginners? No, I am not doing options. I just got $51, nice $800 here. I was looking for a nice pullback, bought, scaled in, and caught the move higher. So that was a great trade. I'm done for the day. I will see you in chat. I believe that's you. Are you H in chat, Tech for Beginners? I believe that's you because you have the same logo, the same profile pic. I'm still trying to figure out your setup. So I'm really, what I try to trade is I trade a lot of, I trade volume. So I will take a lot of different setups, but I trade the volume as the volume comes in. And I trade that demand. So if I don't see that and it doesn't match, then I don't really trade it. So this is what if you are, this book is, let me make sure that you can read. Yeah, this book is definitely one of the cornerstones to my actual, sorry, I can't talk right now, to my strategies. Complete Guide to Volume Price Analysis by Anna Colling. This is a very good book. It teaches you about the volume to price spread. So, and it teaches you that like volume tells you more in the market. Now, what was why did I look to jump into this trade? So Tor, we had a very nice double bottom, a nice move higher, nice higher low, squeeze back up, a nice break. Well, we had a nice strong volume on this close. We pushed continue. We had a small micro pullback, and then we started squeezing higher to the top. I do think we're going to see a possible. We are going to break this high, I do believe. Sorry, I'm taking notes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll write it up in chat real quick. Oh. Anna Colling, a complete. This book is like, it changes, it will change the way that you think about the charts. Because you get price is a derivative of volume. Without volume, there is no price. With volume will validate moves higher. Volume, there's so many different things. Stopping volume, there's so much. And let's see if this will start to get a move here from Tor. We're getting some nice volume. Don't want to see that. If we flip bearish on this candle, oh, we did not, but it is looking a little bit more bearish in my opinion. So I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go. Are you trading volatility index? No, I am not trading the volatility index. No, I'm trading penny stocks. Today we took Tor. I took it from 80 cents all the way up to around 87, 88 cents with 1,000 shares. But again, I scaled out, so I made around $50. Well, on that trade. Another trade I lost, but I was able to come out with around $26 in profit. Nothing crazy. I'll take $26 in profit. I'm actually on my 8th day in a row green. So I do really, really like that. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys. I mean, my win rate this month has been 70%. The only thing is that I had a thank you, Tech. The only thing is on Thursday at the beginning of this month, I had a very, very stupid outlier trade where I lost $300. And now I've just been trying to dig myself out of that. I was actually down at one point this month, like 15% this month, and now I'm back up to only being down 1%. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you what my June month is looking like. That's what my June month is looking like. So I'm happy with that. Just a bad outlier trade on Thursday. I'm happy I was able to get back in the green. So thank you for the likes. Yeah, so personally, I'm trading penny stocks that go off the demand. I'm 8 days green. Pretty good. So thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, Wednesday, the 29th. Peace. There it is, guys. I can't believe we're keeping that 8-day win streak. Again, Tech for Beginners, thank you so much for coming in. Again, feel free to always ask me any questions, crypto, about anything in alpha day trading. I'm always here to help. But I am going to go get some food. I am going to go just enjoy my day, make a trade review, and I will see you back in chat later. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, 100%.